How we doing, guys?
Good.
Hi, David.
Good to be back.
Cars, flats.
Is the biggest benefit of what you did offensively in that last game going forward into this one is that you just had more players make plays in key situations that maybe transforms that you can take going forward?
I just think you benefit from any opportunity you have as a team to go out there and compete, and that's what we tried to do with our team. We tried to practice well during the week and go play a good ball game. It was not perfect in any phase of our team, but it's an opportunity for us to go out there and be in a lot of different situations, competitive game-like situations in a regular season game on the road. And we did a lot of good things. Certainly there's plenty of stuff we need to clean up, and that's what we're in the process of doing. But a number of different guys played in the game. I thought that was good for our team, the experience that they got, the experience they got playing together. And I do think we made a number of plays, particularly towards the end of the ball game, that allowed us to win.
What have they done to make up for Earl Thomas and his departure, and how are they playing, in your opinion, on defense with him being no longer there?
I just think they're a really good team on defense. They got really good defensive linemen. They got really good linebackers who've been around this league for a long time, continuing to play at a very high level, and they have some younger players in the secondary. But again, they kind of fit into the mold of the players they've had in the past. They're big, long guys who cover well, are competitive, and they believe in the scheme that they play. They play hard. They play the right way.
When you look at your with Tyrone Crawford and his injury, will you do more in practice today? And were the guys who were limited, was that just kind of because you're so quick off the game, or is that the plan with them all along?
Yeah, I just think each of those guys is on a schedule based on what they need to get themselves ready for this particular ball game. We do anticipate Tyrone practicing more. We do anticipate the other guys practicing more. Those guys who are limited, we work our way through the practice week with most of the guys throughout the year based on what they have and what they need to do to get ready for the game.
How about still feeling? Will he practice at all today?
Don't anticipate him practicing today.
Is that a high ankle sprain, or what kind of sprain is it? Just a regular ankle sprain, or?
Yeah, just an ankle sprain.
He played through one earlier in the season but kind of struggled. Do you use that as any kind of frame of reference when he didn't practice much leading into that game?
Well, again, I just think you have to judge each situation on its own merits. He's certainly a tough guy. He's a smart guy. He's an experienced guy. You want to give him every chance to play, but he certainly has to be functional come game time. He's getting better. It's looking better. Looks like he's moving around better. Won't do anything today, but we still have a few days to go here.
Zeke said he's ready for an even heavier workload than he had during the regular season. Do you anticipate that in the playoffs?
Well, Zeke is a big part of what we do offensively, as you know. He touches the ball a lot in the running game. We throw it to him a lot. He stays on the field a lot. So we anticipate him being very much involved. Whether it's more or less, I can't tell you that, but he'll be a big part of what we do.
This time around, you have Amari Cooper facing the Seahawks. How does his addition help going into this first playoff game against them?
Yeah, Amari's been a good player for us. He's come in quickly and transitioned to our team and understand what we're asking him to do, and he's made a big impact in a short period of time. So anytime you can add a player like that, not only the plays that he makes, but he benefits the other guys, the looks that they might get, the opportunities that they might get. So he certainly made a big impact on our team this last half of the season.
Players look forward to going up against people that are lined up opposite of them. As a head coach, how much do you relish the opportunity to outplan and outprepare someone like Pete Carroll in the playoffs?
I don't really look at it that way. Tremendous respect for him. He's been a great coach at all different levels throughout his career, so utmost respect for him. He's been very helpful to me throughout my career, conversations that we've had. So he's someone who's as good a coach as there is in the National Football League. He does a great job with their team. But our focus is on our team and what we need to do to play our best football.
Jason, do you believe in momentum for a quarterback, that something the way Dak just played can carry it into the next game?
Yeah, I do. But I do believe momentum is earned in life and in football. And you earn it by continuing doing the things the right way. And, certainly a very good performance by Dak in our passing game the other day against the Giants. But you have to go earn it again. You have to earn it on the practice field, and you have to earn it throughout the next ball game.
Chris Richard's name has been linked to a couple of head coaching jobs. Will he interview at all this week before you play? Do you know?
No, he will not.
How good of a job has he done for you?
Fantastic job. Just a really, really good football coach, and one of the things that we try to be very thoughtful about is bringing a coach in on the defensive side who kind of fit with the DNA of our defense. So he and Rod and our defensive staff, they really complement each other very well. I think they believe in the same things, have the same values and what they want our defense to be, and I think that's meshed really well for us. And then he's brought other things, some of the nuances and the details that he's brought that maybe are different than what we've done in the past have been positive additions. He's a great teacher. He's got great enthusiasm, very knowledgeable, and very detailed. The guys play for him, just done an outstanding job.
Have y'all granted the Jets and Dolphins permission to speak with him?
I can't speak specifically to that.
I think the Seahawks are 52-0 since 2012 when they lead by at least 4 points at half. How important is it to get off to a quick start in this game?
Oh, I think it's important every week. You want to start fast in every game that you play. You just want to play well early in the game. You want to keep it going in the middle of the game, and you want to finish strong. Those are things that we're always talking about. So, in this game or in any game that you play, that's certainly an objective of ours.
You used scout team to get looks on opposing offenses and defenses, obviously. When you're going up against a really good specialist, like their punter, for instance, do you do things during a week to prepare for that, maybe working more on coming off the goal line or things like that, just in anticipation of that?
I think you try your best to work on some of those challenging looks that he might present. I don't know that you can ever duplicate it, but you certainly try to make your players aware of it.
How's Connor look? Since he came back from injury, he's bounced around a little bit on the line. Could you guys some issues there?
Yeah, he's done a really nice job. For a young player, the versatility he's demonstrated has really helped our team, and he's such a willing guy. Works very hard. I think he's learned a lot from his experiences early on in the year, and he had to watch for a little bit, and now, being back in it, more involved, I think he's really taking advantage of that opportunity.
In the rich tradition of tight ends in this franchise's history, Blake Jarwin is the first to win the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award. And I know you spoke about his great game earlier this week, but when you find out about this kind of honors, do you make it a point to congratulate him in front of the team, or how does that generally work?
Sometimes we do, if we feel like it's worthy. I think, as guys hear about it, they certainly congratulate their teammates. Coaches try to recognize them, and if it's appropriate, we will mention it in front of the team. He did a great job in the game. Made a huge impact. He's getting better and better every week.
Did he get the game ball?
He actually got the outstanding player of the game. He got the championship belt. He got the boxing gloves. He got the whole schlemiel.
About the schmaz. Not this David Moore, but their David Moore. What kind of impact? He didn't catch a pass against you guys the first time, but where is he in their offense now?
They have a lot of different weapons that they use. It seems like they're very interested in trying to run the football. Right now, that's been a big part of what they do, but certainly a big part of doing that is getting you opportunities outside for all their playmakers. And those guys really across the board, starting with the quarterback, have done a great job for them. They're very productive offensively. They scored a lot of points, and everybody's got a piece of it.
You mentioned they like to run the ball. What are some of the ways, some of the things you're working on with them to try to slow them down for Saturday?
Oh, I think as much as anything else, just focusing on how we play run defense. We've done a good job of that for the most part this year, and it comes back to fundamentals, controlling the line of scrimmage, being physical, winning your gaps, winning your edges, all of those kinds of things that we preach each and every day to our team. We want to be a great tackling team every week, certainly against a team like this.
There was a lot of talk earlier in the year about the high scoring around the game, the league, and the explosive offenses. But if you've seen the season gone on, you've seen those scores drop. Things are a little bit different now, and you've built a team that's a little bit different than what a lot of those are out there. Can you just talk about that and what you feel historically has succeeded in these times?
Yeah, I can only speak to this, and we want to build a physical football team, a group of guys who love to play football, play the game the right way, put the team first, all of that. We believe it starts on the offense and defensive lines. You can have the greatest skill in the world on either side of the ball, but you don't have good line play, you're never going to get a chance to see the skill. We believe in scoring points. We believe in trying to slow them down and preventing them from scoring points. We're nothing against that. But, I do know that you're going to have to play a lot of different kinds of games as the season goes on. And you want to be built for a lot of different kinds of environments, different opponents. different weather conditions, all of that. And that's really how we've tried to build our team. And we try to be disciplined to that, bringing the right kind of guys to our team who love to play the game the right way, and hopefully that gives us the best chance of having some success.
Thank you.
Okay, guys.
Thanks, Jason.
Good to see you.
Hey, Coach.